Good morning, children. We'll see theorem 6.7. If a perpendicular is drawn from vertex of a right angle triangle to the hypotenuse, then triangles on both sides of perpendicular are similar to the whole triangle and to each other. So here they have taken a right angle triangle. So let us consider it as, let triangle ABC is right angled at some angle B, at angle at B. So B is 90 degrees. So angle B is 90 degrees. So what they are proving is, if you draw a perpendicular from this B to D, it will divide the triangle ABC into two parts, into two triangles. Each triangle will be similar to each other, as well as it will be similar to the entire big triangle. That means what they are trying to say, triangle ABC is the bigger triangle. It is divided into triangle ABD and triangle BDC. So what they are saying is, if I draw a median and if these two will be similar to each other, as well as these two will be similar to each other, and these two will be similar to each other. Now let us try to prove it. Now angle, we have to do construction of that perpendicular. So construction is, draw BD perpendicular to AC. What is AC? AC is a hypotenuse here. So we are drawing perpendicular to. Now we'll take the two triangles. One is ADB and the one is triangle ABC. So in both, angle A is common. So angle A is common. So angle A is equal to angle A. Now what about 90 degrees? Angle ADB, this is 90. And triangle big one, this is 90. So ABC is also each 90 degrees. So we got two angles now. So triangle ADB is similar to triangle ABC. So this is by what criteria? AA similarity criteria. So similarly we can prove the other triangle, children. You take the other triangle, which is BDC. You prove one angle is 90 degrees. One pair of angles are 90 and the pair is common. Okay. So automatically we'll get both the small triangles are similar to the bigger one. Now from 1 and 2, equation 1 and 2, okay, if ADB is similar to ABC as well as BDC is also similar to ABC, then what we can write? ADB is similar to BDC. This you might have studied in the similarity, when you say that if X is similar to Y and X is similar to Z, Y is also similar to Z. Okay, this is, we have studied it. Hope you understood it. Okay, children, next theorem is Pythagoras theorem or Bodleian theorem, which is theorem 6.8 of your 6th chapter. So it says that in a right angle triangle, the square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. So let us try to solve this. So first we'll consider a triangle. Let triangle ABC is a right angle triangle, right angle at at B. So that means what? Angle B is 90 degrees. Angle B is 90 degrees. Now in order to prove the given statement, let us do construction. So construction is, draw BD perpendicular to AC. That means we are drawing this yellow color line, which is the perpendicular to the hypotenuse from right angle. Okay. Now as you know, if you draw a perpendicular from right angle to the base, according to 6.7 theorem, the two triangles which are formed are similar to each other as well as the similar to the bigger triangle. So I am taking this ADB is similar to the entire big right angle triangle ABC. This is by theorem 6.7. So what will happen, as the triangles are similar, the sides will be proportional. So AD by AB is equal to AB by AC, since sides are proportional. Now let us cross multiply it by doing cross multiplication. Send AB into AB is equal to AD into AC, or AD into AC is nothing but AB into AB is AB square. Let this be equation 1. Now similarly you can also say that triangle BDC is similar to triangle ABC. This is also by theorem 6.7. So again we will write the proportional sides. CD by BC is equal to BC by AC. So that implies, again do cross multiplication, children. What it will be? CD into AC is equal to BC square. And this will be equation 2. Now add 1 and 2. Add 1 comma 2. So what it will become? AD into AC plus CD into AC is equal to AB square plus BC square. Now in this AC is common, you take it out. AC into AD plus CD is equal to AB square plus BC square. Now if you notice from the diagram, AD plus DC is equal to total AC. So replace that value, is equal to AB square plus BC square. Okay children, now what we can get, since AD plus CD is equal to AC, reason. So AC into AC is AC square. So AB square plus BC square. Therefore AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Therefore the statement is that square of hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of the sides, two sides, okay, in right angle triangle, Okay, theorem 6.9. What does it say? In a triangle, if the squares of one side is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides, then the angle opposite to the first side is a right angle. So this is just the reverse of Pythagoras theorem 6.8. Hence it is converse of Pythagoras theorem. So what does it state means, children? Here it is given that the square of hypotenuse is equal to the square of the other two sides. You should prove that the triangle is a right angle triangle. So let us consider a triangle ABC, a right angle triangle. It is not right angle. Let triangle ABC be such that, okay, we'll take AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Now since it is, we don't know whether it is a right angle triangle or not, we have to prove it. Okay, to prove angle B is equal to 90 degrees. Now let us construct another triangle PQR such that this AB is equal to PQ, BC is equal to QR, angle Q is 90 degrees. These are the conditions of construction. So we'll construct in such a way that that given triangle is having some relation to the already existing triangle. Construct a triangle PQR such that AB is equal to PQ, or QR is equal to BC, and angle Q is equal to 90 degrees. So the triangle which we constructed is a right angle triangle. As triangle PQR is right angled, we can apply Pythagoras. By applying Pythagoras theorem. So what will happen if you apply PR square? The longest side is PR square, children. PR square plus PQ square plus QR square. PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. Now, by construction, what is PQ, children? It is AB. So we will replace AB square. QR is BC. So BC square. This is by construction. PQ is equal to AB and QR is equal to BC. So we replace these two. Now, but what they have given? But AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. It is given. Let us consider this as equation 1 and equation 2. Now from 1 and 2, if you compare LHS and RHS, RHS are equal, so LHS will be equal. PR square is equal to AC square. Now taking square root on both sides, PR will be equal to AC. Okay, let us consider this as equation 3. Now we will take triangles ABC and triangle PQR. AB is equal to PQ. What is the reason, children? It is by construction. BC is equal to QR. This is also by construction. So these two are by construction. And PR is equal to AC. We have proved from equation 3. So we got all three sides. Therefore, triangle ABC will be congruent to triangle PQR by SSS congruence criteria. Okay, so since they are congruent, their corresponding parts will be equal. This is by CBCT. But we have taken construction, angle Q is equal to 90. This is by construction. Therefore, if angle B is equal to angle Q, angle B is also 90 degrees. Okay, this is the required proof, children.